Please describe your job title and primary duties.
I kind of floated around, did everything at Red Robin. I started from the bottom because I had no experience. So I started as a busser and then was a dishwasher for a little bit and then moved to the host stand and then became a server. And I was probably the server the longest there.
What was the work environment like?
The work environment was fairly relaxed, but also there was definitely an urgency to it, as in, like restaurants are all about turnover. So as a busser, there was a stress to get the tables cleaned as quick as possible. Being a dishwasher, it was really just the faster you clean dishes, the sooner you were going to go home. And hosting, there was the urgency of getting tables sat because people are waiting and people are very impatient when they're waiting. And then when you're serving, it was all about, getting people's orders out to them as quick as possible and getting the tables turned over as quick as possible.
What was your favorite part about working there?
In most of those scenarios, I like tipped out positions more. So busing was a tipped out position as well as serving. So really, the more that you develop your skill, the more money you can make for yourself. So I like that rather than hourly wages where there's not much more you can do for yourself rather than just work more.
Please describe the application and interview process.
Typical slow times in restaurants are between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. So I actually walked in physically as opposed to calling in. I walked in physically about 3 or 4 days later and asked to speak to a manager. I probably walked in about 2:30 and they weren't busy because the restaurant isn't busy at that time. So I was able to sit down, talk to them, put a face to the name, and after that, we were able to set up another interview, and along the process went, I ended up getting hired.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
They ask you about work experience. They ask you, random things about your life. Some interesting ones is they'll say, tell me about a difficult time and how you handled a situation or a problem like that. I think a lot of them are looking for people who can think on their feet and are problem solvers, because in restaurants, it's a constant state of chaos and anything can go wrong, and they need employees who can react quick and come up with solutions. So I think they'll kind of ask questions geared towards that.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to gain employment?
Like I said before, dress for the job you want. I see entirely too many people come in with athletic shorts and a t-shirt and think that they're going to get a prominent job. Be confident, dress nice, go in, and don't ever say anything available, or for wage, don't ever say minimum wage. Set goals for yourself, have some self-respect, make it seem like you are somebody they want to attain rather than you're just begging for a job. Because if you walk in and say, I want this job, I work hard, this is what I think I'm worth, you command a lot more respect for yourself and make yourself a lot more desirable.